Hey guys, my name is Britt Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a very little June wrap up. So in the month of June, I actually only read 3 audiobooks. I don't physically own them, so we're about to go over them. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel. But let me tell you my reasoning on why I only have 3 books this month, which, you know, 1 book is great. And, you know, it's just about having fun and reading tons of books and enjoying those books that you're reading. But I hit my head at the end of Hikeathon. If you guys haven't seen my Hikeathon stuff, go over and check it out. And I just mentally was not there. I was having problems remembering what I was listening to and reading. And I just decided to pretty much read 1 book a week until Mermaid Marathon. I am currently in Mermaid Marathon and I am enjoying it and doing pretty good. Mermaid Marathon is June 28th through July 5th. So this is why I stopped, because I wanted to read a bunch of piratey books and things like that for Mermaid Marathon. But without me rambling too much, let's just go into the 3 books that I read during the month of June. First being A Touch of Darkness. This is by Scarlett St. Clair, and I absolutely love this. This is a Hades and Persephone retelling, but almost like in the modern world where everybody or humans know that gods exist, and gods are almost like rock stars. Like one is like a pop star, one owns this deep clubs, and a lot of the gods, Greek gods, own clubs and things like that. And so Persephone is a goddess who's been kept under lock and key for the first 18 years of her life, and then in this book she's an adult and she's finishing up college and she's starting a new job because she wants to be a news anchor type person who writes about current events going on into a paper. And the paper in this and online networks is a big thing in this book, but I absolutely love it. But she comes in contact with Hades, and Hades is not supposed to know she's a goddess because her mom has been hiding her from the world for so long. But it's so good. I immensely enjoyed this, so I give it 4 stars. So jumping into the second book that I read, I decided to go ahead and read A Touch of Ruin by Scarlett St. Clair. Also, this is the second book in A Touch of Darkness, so we just follow Hades and Persephone from their ending of the first book into the second book, and this one is really smutty. The first one is very sexy at the end, but it's kind of like a tease all the way to the end of it, where this one jumps you right into the thick of it at the beginning of the book. It is absolutely amazing if you like sexy stuff like that. I personally don't like reading a lot of smut, but this was actually pretty good. I highly recommend reading it if you are wanting something more smutty. And this is also a retelling of a Greek god and goddess, and just really good. And I think there's 2 more in this, and then I think there's 3 or 4 spin-off books through Hades' perspective of what's going on. So I think I will probably carry on into the 3rd and 4th and then to the Hades retelling ones. But I'm really glad that I got to this, and I'm also giving it 4 stars. Then last but certainly not least, I read A Curse of Gold. There was a theme this month. I read a lot of Greek mythology book this month. A Curse of Gold is the second book in A Touch of Gold's duology. I think it's going to be a duology. How it ended, I think it's going to be a duology. This is by Annie Sullivan, and from the first book we pick right back up into the second book immediately. It's been a few weeks, but they kind of tell you what's been going on, and it's really good. This is a King Midas retelling. If you guys don't know, King Midas was cursed with a touch of gold, so anything he touched turns to gold. In the first book, he accidentally turned his daughter into a gold statue. So we just follow her perspective on everything going on from the first book into the second one. And this is very piratey, and there's mermaids in it. At one point there's a lot of Greek mythology. We come in contact with Poseidon and Trident in the second book, which was really good and really interesting. But I really highly recommend reading this if you're looking for a good piratey Greek mythology retelling kind of combined into it. I enjoyed A Touch of Gold and A Curse of Gold so much, so I'm giving it 4 stars. But anyways, guys, that's all the books that I read this month. It's just was one of those months. I have read a little bit more in Mermaid Marathon so far. We're in the 3rd day of Mermaid Marathon when I'm filming this. But anyways, my name is Britt Nicole. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. I look forward to seeing everyone soon in my next videos. Bye!